It's no news to anyone that slavery, and its legacy of racist segregation, is one of the largest stains on the face of American history. So some of the most inspiring stories from American history are those about African Americans fighting for their civil rights. One such story is that of Bessie Coleman, the first Black, Native American woman to receive a pilot's license. Bessie Coleman was born in Atlanta, Texas in 1892. Her mother was of Black descent, and her father was of Choctaw and Cherokee descent. Her father decided he wanted to return to the Indian reservations in Oklahoma, and her mother decided she wanted to stay in Texas, so he left her to raise the children on her own. Bessie Coleman had to help her mother work in order to sustain the family. Her work often involved cotton picking and washing and tending to clothes. Due to her family's poverty, Bessie attended college for only one semester before she had to drop out. She then joined her brothers in Chicago for better opportunities. She became a manicurist while her brothers fought in World War I. When they came back, they told her stories of French women who flew fighter planes, launching a desire in her to become a pilot. She applied to aviator schools all over the United States, but none would take her because she was Black and she was a woman. She eventually accepted that if she wanted to fly, she would have to go outside of the US to do so. Coleman began studying French and sent in her application to aviation schools in France. She was accepted and began her training in Le Courtois, France. She achieved her dream on June 15, 1921, when she was issued a license by the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale. She was the first Black woman to receive a pilot's license and the first Black person in the world to become an internationally licensed pilot. She flew Curtiss JN-4D or Jenny planes and was eventually even able to purchase her own. She performed in many air shows and was known for performing dangerous tricks and stunts. Her daredevil moves made her somewhat of a celebrity, and even earned her the nicknames Brave Bessie and Queen Bess. She frequently performed in her home state of Texas, and combated the racism in the state by refusing to perform anywhere that did not allow African Americans, and only performed in venues that were willing to amend some of their segregation rules, such as allowing Black people to use the same entrances as white. However, they still had to sit segregated once inside. I guess many places didn't see the irony in inviting a Black woman to showcase her incredible talents, while still treating Black people in the audience as second-class citizens. Coleman tragically died at the peak of her popularity in 1926 in a plane accident. She was doing a test flight with her mechanic, William Wills. Wills was flying the plane when a rogue wrench became stuck in the plane's engine, and he lost control. The plane began to flip, and Coleman was thrown from the aircraft. To further highlight the racism of the time, some newspapers seemed to give more attention to her white male mechanic than her in the stories of her accident. For example, the Jacksonville Press showed no photos of Bessie in their newspaper and referred to her mostly as just the pilot, while showing a photo of the mechanic and focusing more on him. Coleman's amazing talents and insistence on equality inspired many Black Americans to pursue their dreams regardless of the restrictions placed on them. She still inspires Black women and men alike to achieve greatness. Aviator clubs have been named after her, she received her own stamp in 1995, and she currently has her own Barbie for sale on the Mattel website. Wait. Okay. Let me just... Okay. Where was I? Bessie Coleman's story shows that hard work and determination can take you far in life. And sometimes, if doors don't want to open for you, you just have to be willing to bash in the wall yourself. Want more Texas history? Look us up, the Texas Center at Schreiner University.